Okay. Yep, I'm wearing the same things yesterday, day 17th. Uh, Tomorrow is my day. I'm supposed to like prep up for my colonoscopy, so liquids only and the the thing or whatever to shit my brains out. Uh, so I got so much. As a matter of fact, I need to finish doing this on this computer here. I got so many places I'm supposed to be in. One of the Kickstarters I did was something called Drop Key. It was like actually the second or third Kickstarter I ever did, which was like over 3 years ago. It's supposed to have been released 2.5, 3 years ago, but we still don't have it. And now they're having their debut actually in a Airbnb near the Strip. So it's going to be interesting. I was gonna go, but I'm just gonna send my wife and have her broadcast it to me or something. Cause I'm sorry, I gotta make sure I'm getting everything right. So it's gonna be in the middle of me drinking all of that crap for me to crap myself. You gotta have like tons of meetings tomorrow too. And hold on, let's see, just figuring out some shit here. So yeah, it's just so much crap I gotta get done, man. So that same family, man, they're asking a lot of questions I've never heard people ask before. I've literally been to the new build site like every other day or so, just because all the questions they have is just, I've never seen this many questions. My God. I mean, ever. I think of every new house I sold, you put them together of questions those people may have had, I would have to triple or quadruple them just for this family. Today, they wanted me to go out to the new home build and walk around all of the empty sites that were available and videotape them so they could see what the views were like, which means nothing because once the rest of the houses are built, the views won't be the same. Just saying. Where's this at? I forgot to put it on my calendar. I got so much shit going on, man. Okay, man. How am I supposed to be at all these places? I gotta do this one here. Let me put this on my calendar. Tomorrow from 1 to 3. And I can't even be there. I'm gonna have to send her to that one too, because what's going on is our broker is going to be doing a like an investment thing, showing you how to like run the figures for investments, because you always got all of these people who want to be Donald Trump and shit and house hack and all this stuff, don't know what the hell they doing. At least I want to be able to run some good numbers for them and stuff, because it's just so many. I want to buy a multi-family house, or a duplex or quadplex or something, and that way, somebody else can pay my mortgage. That's some funny shit. Let's see. Anything that's half decent in a quadplex is like $600,000-700,000. You'll be lucky to get $1,500 a month in rent. So 3 of them, that's $4,500. So yeah. Then you gotta pay taxes, insurance. A lot of them have HOAs. By the time you've done all that shit. Yeah. And another one right now, like running around trying to help them for a rental until this is built. I've done a video on this. This is what's really funny. I did this video one time about why realtors don't help people find rentals. And sometimes I have a pet peeve with it. And the reason is you don't make any money. When I say you don't make any money, some people look at rentals like they're trying to buy a house. They're going to be living there forever. Because let's be honest, some people live in a rental forever. And the thing is, in some parts of the country, you can live off of just finding people rentals. Like in New York City, you get like 1 month of rent. But you know how much rent is in New York City. So Yeah, that's a lot of money. In DC, no, I don't know about in the air, but like in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, they get like 2 months rent to help somebody find a rental. Here, you get on average about $250. And then you still have to pay your E&O insurance, and the broker takes a cut, not like half or anything like that, but to process the check. You'll be lucky to clear $150 out of it. And because most of these folks are trying to treat this like it's a home and they want to see 20, 30 of them and shit, guess what? When it's all said and done, all that went into your tank plus some. So in reality, you did all that work for free to help them find a rental. And they're, I got to find a great place to live. I agree with that. Thing is, they're not compensating that realtor. So realtors, like some of them come in, they figure like, oh, if you get a really good place, it's $300. So, in their minds, they think, okay, I can get $300 for helping somebody find a rental. I found 1 or 2 a day. I can make all this money. Then they realize, oh, this person wants to go out all day long. And they want to go out the next day. And they want to go out the next day. Oh, I done gone through 2 tanks of gas. How much gas costs now. Then they done all that shit. They do it a few times. It's like, I'm paying to help people find houses. That don't make any sense. And it doesn't. Now, when I said it's I have a pet peeve about it, is, like in this case, I'm helping them because they're buying a house. I believe that's part of my job. That's part of the service for them building a house. I have literally seen a case where a lady sold a house, bought a new build. The house sold real quick. She had no place to go. And I'm like, isn't your realtor going to help you? He's like, he doesn't do rentals. Told him outright, he doesn't do rentals. But wait a minute, you made money off selling this house. You're making money off of helping her buy the new house. You ain't got to do shit when you buy normally. These folks, I'm working. Normally you don't. But so you made a crap ton of money and you will not even help this lady find a damn house. Like when I have a listing and they have renters in it, I help them find a new house because I feel that is part of my listing the house. When I have represent a buyer and we're buying a house and they have tenants in that, the first thing I ask is, so where are you guys going? We don't know. The agent won't help us because they feel they're listing agents. Okay, once the offer's accepted, it's like, okay, I'll help you find another place. Because if they ain't got no place to go, they may just stick up in there. So it's my service to my client to get them the hell out by finding them another place. I feel that's part of my service. Other people don't feel that way. So, anywho. Oh, yeah, so I just put that in there. Look, when I have important shit to do, I mark that shit in red. Let me see, this shit actually always goes over. So that's going to be at least 3 hours there. Got this one, that's now it's 4 hours. This is 2 hours. The drop key. 8 hours of my day is marked in red tomorrow. And then you have people like, just so impatient. Oh, I want to see what the lots look like. Go and walk the lots and videotape them so I can see what the views are. I never had anybody do that shit. I sold a lot of new builds to people. Nobody's ever asked me to walk a lot before. But it's the service. If I sell this house, I'll make $24,000. So it's worth it right now. It's worth it. I just have the fear, because sometimes, in real estate, if you don't do what people want, they just run to the next realtor. Oh, I want to go see houses tomorrow. Oh, I can't show you houses. I already have an appointment. Let me tell you the story. One time, a guy calls me up. It's a Friday afternoon. It's like noonish or so, and I'm getting ready to leave to go show houses to someone else. He was a referral from a lender. And I went, it's really going to be hard for me to show you houses today because I'm getting ready to go show houses to someone else. He was like, okay. Then I get a call a few minutes later from the lender going like, well, he wants to use another realtor. Now I'm like, what's wrong? He said he needs a realtor who's more responsive to his needs. His needs is he just saw a house and he wants to go see it right now. And he picks up the phone and I can't do it because I'm going to go show the house to somebody else, a house to someone else. Damn. But what's so funny is I went like, okay, you're only saying this, these one or two houses are real close to each other, or close to me. I can go ahead and accommodate you and we can go ahead and knock these out. And I'm like, I don't understand. I'm getting ready to leave to go show them these houses now. And they're like, oh, okay. But the point is that he did this shit. And what's funny is one of the houses he wanted, right? So he wanted me to put an offer in. So I'm like, I mean, he knew I needed to be someplace. He stood there in the driveway for half an hour talking about how bad he wanted that house. And for the entire half hour, I'm like, yes, okay. So I have all your stuff. I'm going to go and write up the offer because I need to go show houses to someone else. No acknowledgement, and just kept talking about how much he wanted that house and didn't want to take a chance on losing it. People do this shit all day fucking long. Then again, people I went to show the house to, they did some similar shit. So that night at 11 p.m., the wife sends me a whole bunch of houses they wanted to see on Saturday. 11 p.m. You know, she called me at 6 a.m. saying, are we good to go to see all those houses? Millennials. That guy wasn't a millennial. He was older than me, or about the same age, in the same age bracket at the time. But these were like millennials. And it's like, when you get these people going like, yeah, these millennials, man. I even went like, you sent that to me at 11 last night. She's like, uh-huh. Are we good to go? I'm like, it's 6 a.m. First of all, who the fuck calls somebody at 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning? Are we good to go? I'm like, I haven't even called these people yet. It's, you sent it at 11. It's 6 a.m. I'm not even allowed to legally, that's not a joke, you can look it up. I can't even legally make a phone call. Then they used another realtor. It's crazy shit. That's why people don't like working with buyers. And I've said this before. I don't understand it because if no one's working with buyers, who the fuck is going to buy your house when you put it up for sale? Nobody wants to work with buyers. No one wants to work with renters. Every real estate agent's looking to do one thing: list a house. You know why? Because they don't have to do shit. It's all smoke and mirrors. When you list a house, you basically just written yourself a check. Oh my God. Then you got the sellers who are like, can you do it for 3%? Can you do it for 4%? You realize that you got to give half that away, and then the half you get to keep, you got to give that half of that away. Oh yeah, I'm going to do all this for, and then they come up, the ones who do that shit are the funniest because they're the ones who, okay, we need to do more advertising. My house isn't selling. Yes, $30,000 overpriced. I told you that from day one. Well, we need to advertise it more. Why don't you run some ads in the luxury magazine? Your house is $350,000. You hear that shit? It's like, your house is $350,000. Yeah, run some ads in the luxury magazine. Those ads are $1,500. You want me to do this for 4%. So in other words, your total commission is like $12,000, $6,000 goes to someone else, another $3,000 goes, and they want you to run a $1,500 ad. Ain't that some shit? But that's the way it is. I ain't got shit else to say.